The process I would do to pick the best passport and citizenship program is as follows. First of all, how do you go about picking the best passport and citizenship program to begin with? Well, I would start off by looking at the flag theory and what it says, and then sort out your countries from there. You can get an explanation on the whole flag theory on my website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and look at the top of the bar that says flag theory. And in this video, I'm actually going to give you the perfect weeding out process to save you a lot of time, so you won't regret when you actually pick the perfect citizenship by investment program. Also, if you want to learn more how to legally get your taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 3 months, do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button at the right of your screen here, and you'll get new videos as they come out automatically. And also, don't forget to hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button. And number 2 is I'd like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, just put it below, and I'll see what I can do to help solve whatever problem you got and get back with you here. And number 3 is go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and hit that top bar that says apply with us. A questionnaire will come up, and then fill that out, and then hit that bottom bar that says send it to us, so we can help you get started. We deal with a lot of citizenship by investment and residency by investment countries. I think you'd be interested in learning about all over the world. Okay, now the flag theory concept was brought about by a guy by the name of Harry Schultz, whose ideas were picked up by Scope International Limited, who popularized the idea through a series of books they published under the name of W.G. Hill. It was possibly a pseudonym in the late 1980s and 90s that basically stated that you should do several things, which I'm going to go over with you. And you need to stick by these so you won't look back and regret the choice that you actually made. And that is, number 1, is get a passport and citizenship. It's in a country that preferably is a country that doesn't have an income tax earned inside or outside the country. And also look at a legal residence that's in a tax haven country, which is number 2. And number 3 is look at your business base, because your business base is going to tell a lot about how you're going to, where you're going to be making your money at. Where one earns one's money ideally is a place that has no income taxes or corporate taxes or money made outside that country, and little to no corporate or income taxes for money that's made inside that country, so long as they are, basically saying that you should pick a pure tax haven country. And number 4 is an asset tax haven that does not tax foreigners on their assets, whether it be interest income, dividend income, capital gains, or estate or inheritance taxes. Now, it doesn't state in the flag theory if this should be done through a fast track or slow track program, such as a citizenship by investment program, but that's going to be up to you. But you run a big risk trying to do this with a residency by investment program, because you could spend years of residency, and after the time period required before you apply for citizenship is up, and you still don't get the passport. So this is something you really have to think about. But now, the concepts that I've just mentioned are what I totally believe in, and also what I'll give you as far as a weeding down process to complete this. And there are several steps that I would do in this, and that is, number 1 is take all the countries in the world that are only pure tax haven countries, number 1. And then I would weed them down from there. And number 2 is, now let's take the ones from this group that allow dual citizenship, because you want to make sure you're going to be able to get a second passport. Once you get it with one country, you want to be able to make sure you can get it with another and do it legally. I would also look at number 3 is, let's take the countries that there's no language test and no military requirements. And that just weeds them down even further. And then let's take the countries that are left from there, from this group, that allows you to get a passport in as quick as 3 to 6 months, because if you go through a residency by investment process, it's going to take you years to get the passport, and there's no guarantee you ever get the passport using this option. The other weeding out process is now, number 5, since you've done all this weeding out process, you'll be only left with about 5 countries, and they are Vanuatu, Antigua and Barbuda, and St. Kitts and Nevis. Now, number 6, let's weed it down even further. Let's look at how many visa-free countries and territories that you can get from this list to weed it to the end. All right, now, Vanuatu, you can get 130 visa-free and visa-free on arrival countries and territories that you can travel to. With Antigua and Barbuda, you can travel to 151, and St. Kitts and Nevis is 156. So that weeds it down as far as you can go for those countries there. And then number 7 is using the flag theory and taking all the negatives out and using my filtering process for St. Kitts and Nevis. They're going to come out on top of all the countries. Now, what's happened to countries, let's say like Grenada and St. Lucia and Dominica, which are all fast-track programs in the Caribbean and have eliminated a lot of their negatives the other programs don't have? Well, there are 2 big things that they didn't have. Number 1 is their tax systems are not pure tax havens, number 1. And they didn't have enough visa-free countries to actually make it in this final list. So these are 2 big things that you want to look at. So anyway, if you want to learn more how to legally get your taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 3 months, do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button to the right of your screen here, and you'll get new videos as they come out automatically. And number 2 is I'd like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, just put it below, and I'll see what I can do to help get back with you. And number 3 is go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com. Hit that top button that says apply with us, fill out the questions, and then hit the bottom button that says send it to us. And we'll get back with you and see what we can do to help solve whatever problem you got. We deal with a lot of citizenship by investment, residency by investment countries all over the world. And thanks for watching. I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.